Hello, it's Jonathan with Advanced Business again. I am making this video for those of you that have an Apple computer. We get a lot of questions in regards to installing the printer on Mac devices. There's a couple of different ways to do it, but we definitely recommend using the manufacturer's drivers instead of the built-in AirPrint drivers. Although the AirPrint driver is simpler, you don't have the same functionality as you do if you use the manufacturer's driver. So for instance, if you wanted to do maybe some stapling or hole punching, some of those functions aren't built into the Apple AirPrint driver. So we're going to do this in real time, just how you would go about installing it on your own computer. So feel free to pause the video if you need to. And let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is go to the internet to go to our website in order to download the drivers. So once you get to our website, you'll see where it says Need Support. We're going to click on that. And then we are going to click on Computer Support. And then you'll see Download Print Drivers. So we see tabs across the top with all the different models. So for this video, for example, let's do a C224E. So I'll look through here, and it's actually this first tab right here, C224E. So we'll click on the tab. And then we have a list of all the different Mac drivers. So depending on which version you have installed currently on your Mac, you'll want to select the appropriate one. So we're going to go with 1014. Yes, we want to allow that. You might get a message like that on your own machine. So keep in mind that the process might change slightly depending on which version of Mac OS you have, as well as what driver you downloaded, which model you have. So there might be some small differences, but they should be essentially very, very similar. So after clicking on the downloads icon here, you'll see it downloaded the package. So we're going to run that installer package. There, it asked that. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to continue. Basically all the way through it, we're going to agree. That's fine. And that's fine as well. It's usually going to ask for your password, so we're going to authenticate that. And depending on your computer speed, this can go a little bit faster or slower than mine. That's fine. We're going to say it's okay to do that. So the installation was successful. The software was installed. So what this has done is this has basically put the driver onto your system now. So it hasn't installed the printer, but it's put the driver on your system ready to go to be linked to the actual printer. So you can go ahead and close this window. It's up to you whether you want to keep it or move it to trash. Really up to you. So what we're going to go now is to your system preferences. And we're going to find our printers and scanners. And then we're going to click our little plus sign right here to add a new printer. So it should go out and find it itself right here. So we can click on the one that we were looking for, which is our C224E. And you'll see right away the Mac wants to use its own AirPrint driver. So while basic functionality does work and it's quick and easy, and you can use it, if you want to use more advanced functions, we would recommend using the manufacturer's driver, which we just downloaded and installed. So in order to use that, we're going to drop that menu down, and sometimes it might show up right here automatically, but if it doesn't, you can go to auto select. We're going to go to select software, and right there, if we scroll down, we'll see all of the different models. So for my machine, I have the C224E, so we're going to find the C224E. It's located right there, and we'll click OK. So you can change the name of it if you want, put a location, however you want to do it, and then click Add. So in the process of adding the printer, it wants to know what are some of the options that you have on the printer. So for ours, we have the PC 410, which is the large capacity tray 3. And the finisher, we have the FS534, which is the floor standing finisher that goes alongside the machine with the stapler in it. And also had the punch unit in it, which is the PK520 with the 2/3 hole. Don't need to change any of these options there, and then we'll click OK. And there you have it. So now you have your printer installed in your system and ready to be used. Now, if you run into any problems, feel free to contact us. Also, our website under our FAQ site has a lot of great, helpful suggestions if you get stuck anywhere along the way.